All right, guys, before we get in the video, we still need to pick our code unit. So if you guys want me to get my next code unit, it's going to be at 1 million subs. We are very close. So we're also doing lots of Robux giveaways as well for our subscribers. So like, comment, subscribe if you want a code unit or Robux. We're very close to 1 million. All right, so today we're going to be going over the things that ASTD, the OG, needs to add to make the game a better experience and to fix things. Now, we're going to be addressing the 8 stars later on in this video. So don't forget to like the video and watch to the end for that. All right, here we go. Let's get it started with my first pet peeve. And that is, look at this, guys. There is so many units in the game and there is no index. What? The only thing we have that's index related is this right here. Collect different units. And you already know we maxed that out. So what ASTD needs to add is a unit index. All right. This is in every single other tower defense game. And hey, maybe they can do a little bit of a twist on it. But here we go. Here's an example of kind of what it looks like. So here we go. This is an example of one on TikTok. Shout out to Tejo for the screenshot here. So basically what it is it's a window that shows you all the units you've collected in the game. And you get rewards for completing it. All right, and there's also different options for shinies, etc. You can even have one for enemies as well. There's so many enemies in the game that could be cool. And this could be tied to, you know, like a title. It could be tied to other things as well. And I really think this could give something kind of like completing your Pokédex in Pokemon. I really think this could add to the game. And I'm going to be honest, this isn't a crazy insane ad and probably would be fairly reasonable for them to put in an update. All right, so the next thing that All-Star Tower Defense, the OG, needs to add is, of course, the OG lobby, which they are adding. So the latest sneak we have in OG ASTD is for that lobby. So if we take a look at the Discord server, we haven't gotten any new leaks in a while. All right. But the latest leaks, of course, guys, we have the OG lobby coming back. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this is really nice. They've even rearranged it to add in tournaments, etc. And I'm super excited for that. Now, what do we see in the corner over here? That is the dungeon cave. We need more. We need to bring back the dungeons, all right? They could bring back OG maps like OG Nomic for a dungeon, but bring back the limited time events. I think that's going to really help the game. And that's the next thing that ASTD needs to add is they need to bring back events. I think one of my favorite events was, of course, the fireworks events. All right, the fireworks, if you guys don't remember that one. So basically you get, you know, credit for grinding the game and a little bit of a gotcha as well. All right, they even added it into ASTDX. So I think a fireworks Summerfest style event would be pretty cool. They could even have some cool skins, like maybe some gender bend skins. I know people like those a lot, and I think overall that would be really exciting. And I think that's kind of what All-Star Tower Defense is missing at the moment is limited time events and stuff that you can actually grind for. I feel like right now you can grind for the new 7 stars very quickly, and then you kind of like hop off the game, and that's not great for the game. Because if you guys don't know, like there's like different things about games that make them successful, and one of them is the Roblox algorithm. All right. So basically, if we want the devs to continue to update the game, they need to see the numbers go up. So here is an example of what the numbers that Roblox is looking at. All right, these are the benchmarks. So for a game to be successful in Roblox, it needs these things. All right, average session time. This game's kind of weird. I don't know how much that really matters, but basically it needs the players to come back on day 1 and day 7. So what this means is we're going to have to update the update frequency. Now, this can be done with more updates or the limited time events. All right. For example, they could make it a decent like OP daily rewards. All right. Those is a great way to bring back players. They can have daily challenges, etc. More of that will also bring back players or just having a good game. The next thing that helps the Roblox algorithm is stuff to buy. I'm going to be honest. If we take a look at road trends, F in the chat for road trends. They're getting canceled. I don't know what happened to that. You guys know what's going on with road trends or a better option besides road trends? Please let me know in the comment section or DM me. ASTD, what's it called? All-Star. Is it not really here, bro? Oh my god. Is it not there? Okay, this website's cooked. But basically, All-Star doesn't really earn a whole lot of money because not a lot of stuff is monetized. So they need to figure out another way to monetize the game. Now, we are getting the new Star Pass, so hopefully they can make some money off that. But we do need the devs to make a little bit of money so they can reinvest it in the game. And the next thing is this right here, unique user qualified playthrough rate. Now, this is going to be kind of tough. What this right there means is if Roblox shows you the thumbnail like this, how often are you going to click it and then play the game? So basically what this means is All-Star Tower Defense needs to start adding in some new thumbnails. We've had the same thumbnail for a generation. So All-Star Tower Defense needs to consider adding in some options for the Roblox recommendation algorithm. That might help overall, not entirely sure. I feel like people who play this game right now are mainly legacy players. And that is another big thing that All-Star needs to think about is there is 2 main customers that are playing the game. Actually 3. People who have been playing for years, people that played a little bit in the past, and people that are brand new. You need to do stuff that appeals to all of them. And that brings me to the next thing, 8 stars. Now, when I say 8 stars, I don't actually mean 8 stars. What I mean is giving old players something to get. And what is that? That would be orbs to buff the 7 stars that are a little bit more OG and maybe some of the old 6 stars. A good example of this is Blackbeard or Blackstash. He got his orb. So there is a lot of units in this game that could really use an orb. Some of the old 7 stars have already got them. Let's continue the trend. Let's start modernizing some of these units and we can start giving them an orb that maybe gives them a passive. All right. So maybe they get a passive instead of a damage buff. That could be totally the case. Maybe they get a damage buff, like 342 damage is crazy even with the 0.1 SPA. All right. Stuff like that is going to bring people back who have that unit and give new people who want to play the game for the first time stuff to do to get that unit. All right. The next thing we need is a sort of guidebook. All right. What is the guidebook? Basically some sort of guidebook quests that are going to get people involved in the game. So a good example of this is Ultimate Tower Defense. They have a pretty nice guidebook. So that you need a fruit and Madao, you need to think of a way a player hops in your game for the first time, right? So this is the guidebook kind of a thing. CC Counter. Shout out to CC Counter, man. He's a goat. Make sure you check out his channel if you like Ultimate Tower Defense. He's like carrying it right now. So basically what the guidebook is, it's a list of tasks that basically tell you what to do and give you nice rewards to kind of get started in the game. So basically you're going to hop in the game and All-Star Tower Defense is going to hold your hand a little bit and allow you to really start cooking and start progressing. So maybe it's kind of like a built-in noob to pro quest. That's kind of what I like about it. So maybe so maybe it can be a guidebook all the way up to getting your first 7-star. All right. And it can kind of be like a way to speed run that. So think about it. Basically, maybe like a 2-hour or 3-hour quest line. Like maybe in the first 15 minutes, you get your first 6-star or something. Or your first 30 minutes, you get your first 6-star. And then you get another few 6 stars or a money unit. You get a buff unit, etc. So basically, this is what this quest needs to do is take you to the point where you can start beating raids and having fun. So part of the quest line could be getting Blackbeard, or getting Jeff's CEO, or getting to World 2. So a lot of that could be part of this guidebook quest line. And what this is going to allow people to do is hop in the game and be motivated with quick hits of dopamine every once in a while and, you know, really cook. All right. Now, another thing I want them to add is the OG ASTD summon. All right. If you guys don't know, there's a new summon animation now and we want the OG. All right. They added it to ASTDX. So we want the OG like this. All right. We hate the new one. We hate the new one. We want the old one back. Okay. If we're bringing back the old lobby, bring back this. All right. We don't. Yeah. Honestly, even this one was a little bit fine too, but bring this one back or the ASTX version at least. We don't want whatever the frick this is. Like, we don't want the Anime Adventures version. We're playing All-Star, not Anime Adventures. Okay. Like, let's be for real. There's a reason this game still has players and Anime Adventures doesn't. All right. So there you go, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your username for Robux and my code units. And let me know down below, what do you think ASTD could add or switch up to make the game a better place? And I'll see you soon for the brand new OG lobby coming back to the game. And of course, the new ASTD update with a bunch of things like the Star Pass, as Death, and more. All right, can't wait for the return of this game, and I will see you soon in the next video. Peace.